man. We got, hey.
You can get down. You can get down. It's all good.
This a real special moment, ain't it?
Come on, you can get something.
Oh, man. I remember this. This is all types of shit happening on that stage.
This a real special moment,
Let's
ain't
go.
What's up, yo? Welcome to another episode of VIDWON Reacts. We're diving a little bit deeper into the Jay-Z 50 Cent controversy. You know, the beef that's forever lasted. Well, this is part 2 of this reaction. And let's dive right into it. 50 Cent versus Jay-Z. What happened? We're gonna get right where we left off.
Jay replied, "A lot of the time in hip-hop, things that could have been big never get to happen. You used to have the Fresh Fest in 1984. You had Run DMC, Houdini, the whole lineup on one tour. I believe in putting out the hottest thing. We could have toured separately, but we figured if we bring it together, it would be unstoppable." A couple of weeks later, on June 12th, 2003, G-Unit dropped their mixtape, G-Unit Radio Part 2, International Ballers. On the track, It Is What It Is, on the outro,
Nothing for nothing. This mixtape right here, fire. It was fire. This mixtape was crazy.
Rock the Mic tour, and would even mention Jay-Z.
You should come check me out, you know, Rock the Mic tour. 50 Cent, Jay-Z. That's what everybody talking about in the street.
4 days later, on June 16th, 2003, it was revealed that 50 Cent had also signed a deal with Reebok for the release of his own signature shoe line. In 2009, it was revealed by Steve Stout that it was actually Jay-Z's idea to get 50 Cent to sign with Reebok.
I kind of figured that because it was like the S. Carters. You know, he already had the in. Maybe he helped him out.
50 was at the time, he knew that his shoes would fly off the shelves. The line would be called the G-Unit G6 and was set for a November 2003 release. On August 5th, 2003, 50 Cent was performing live on the Rock the Mic tour in Atlanta at the Hi-Fi Amphitheater. During his performance, Jay-Z's track It's Hot can be heard as his diss towards 50 played, and 50 was listening and rapped along to it.
What's up, y'all?
Go with this chick on your ass. I'm about $1.
What the fuck is 50 cents? Go to war.
Oh.
During this
Okay. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. These guys could perform, man. They're nice like that. That was dope.
During this time, Jay-Z was gearing up for the release of his 8th album, The Black Album, which Jay-Z claimed he would be
By the way, some of my favorite tracks on that album. Fucking crazy ass album.
rap after this, and this would be his last album. G-Unit, on the other hand, was also gearing up to drop their debut album as a group called Beg for Mercy. Beg for Mercy was set for a release date of November 18th, 2003, while Jay-Z's The Black Album was set for a Black Friday release date of November 28th, which the Black Album being released on Black Friday makes sense. On November 4th, 2003, Reebok would officially launch the G-Unit G6 line, and that day, 50 Cent and G-Unit attended the launch party in New York to debut Allen Iverson's new Answer 7s and the G6. That same day, Jay-Z would debut a single
Okay. Uh-oh. This dude, he debuted a single dissing him.
Black album called What More Can I Say? On this track, it was speculated that Jay-Z...
That's my favorite track on the Black album. What more can I say? No. It's actually Encore. But this one's fire too. That beat, woof.
referenced 50 Cent when he would reference 50 getting shot 9 times. While debuting the song on the radio, Jay-Z was actually not dissing 50 Cent, but was rather bigging him up, so the line wasn't a diss, just a reference.
And no, I ain't get shot up a whole bunch of times. I'll make up this shit in a whole bunch of lines.
At first, 50 didn't know how to perceive this line and was confused. Noah Callahan of Vibe was with 50 when he heard the line and details 50's reaction. 50's eyes reveal something between confusion and anger. Did you hear what he just said? He questioned.
50 ain't take that light. He was like, yo, what the fuck this nigga just said? That I'm making shit up?
To no one in particular. It's quickly explained that while certainly a reference to 50, it's not necessarily a diss, and that Jay actually bigged him up on the radio before debuting the song. 50 sinks into his seat thinking, brooding, his fingers folded together. Surprisingly, he soon returns to his more amiable demeanor, whatever concerns he had appearing to roll off his back. The next day, on November 5th, 2003, it was announced that the Black Album ended up getting leaked online. The release date would therefore be moved 2 weeks earlier than the initial release date of November 28th, with a new release date of November 14th. That same week.
Oh, so that might have not been the final cut on the low.
Its album Beg for Mercy would also end up getting leaked online. ShadyRecords.com would post on their website that the album was being moved from November 18th to November 14th, which is the same day as the Black Album. 50 Cent would then go on the radio and bet money that Beg for Mercy would outsell the Black Album, creating a battle of first week sales. On November 13th, 2003, the day before Beg for Mercy dropped, 50 and G-Unit appeared on BET's 106 and Park to discuss the album. During the interview, 50 was...
I'm telling you, bro, this dude's a marketing genius. He said, yo, you know what? I bet you my record sells more than yours. But that was really more to get the crowd going. You know what? I'm about 10 copies of this. They're showing their support.
was asked about Jay-Z's retirement, predicting that it wouldn't last long and he'll be back.
I think this is he's serious. I think he's serious about it, but
Yeah.
I think eventually he loved the music.
Yeah,
You know, he's
so
gonna be back.
The next day, on Friday, November 14th, both Beg for Mercy and the Black Album would be released. That same day, 50 Cent and G-Unit would stop by for an interview on the Howard Stern Show. During the interview, he said that he doesn't have issues with Jay-Z. Then a fan would call in asking how he felt about Jay-Z, mentioning him getting shot on What More Can I Say? This is what 50 had to say about it.
You didn't have no beef with Jay after what he said in that song at the end, you know, taking bullets and stuff? That was all cool?
Yeah, you know what he said? He said, I ain't been shot up a bunch of times. I ain't put bullshit in my lines.
Oh.
I ain't animated to say Busta Rhymes. But those were like 3 descriptions. The first description of being shot up was to me, I think.
Wait, you saying you were lying about being shot up?
Nah.
Yeah, he ain't like that. Look at his face.
Been shot a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. So,
I ain't put bullshit in my lines.
oh.
Who's that?
Too.
Nas, the bull.
Nas has BS in his rap?
Yeah, that's what Jay-Z, him and Jay-Z been going back
Going
and
at
forth.
it, yeah.
God.
Yo, 50, I got a question to ask you, man.
Uh-huh.
Jigga came at you also on when he
Jigga?
said,
You
when he
better
said,
watch
who
it.
The hell, I'm about $1. Who the hell is 50 Cent?
Yeah,
Why you
yeah.
ain't come at him?
I did. I put out a song. It's called "Be a Gentleman." Especially be a gentleman, and you watch what you say. That was hip hop, man. We was just being competitive at that point. It wasn't no beef. Like
On November 19th, 2003,
He tried to smooth it out.
numbers were in. Beg for Mercy selling 377,000 copies in the first week, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard 200, and the Black Album sold 463,000 copies in the first week, debuting at number.
Now, mind you, these are solid sales. I'm talking about people going to the store, to their favorite record shop, and buying music, like buying the CD. This isn't streaming, um, downloads. This is not. This is people actually buying the actual CD. So it was kind of like an experience, and that's a lot. That's 463,000 people that went out to buy those records.
1. Beg for Mercy even fell short of outselling Tupac's posthumous album, Tupac Resurrection, which was also released that same day. It was official that Jay-Z had won the sales battle that 50 bet on and outsold Beg for Mercy. Jay-Z would later recall this in his 2010 book, Decoded. Quote, "I had my own relatively low-key battle with 50 Cent. When I was about to release the Black Album, we had to push up the release date to get the jump on bootleggers, which put us in the same initial sales week as Beg for Mercy, the first album from 50's crew, G-Unit. 50.
That's another thing I didn't mention. The bootleggers. Because your record sales will go down because people will bootleg your shit and sell it for pennies, So now everybody got your shit, but you ain't sell it. You ain't get nothing out of that.
His showman style, got on the radio and announced that he was putting money on Beg for Mercy outselling the Black Album. This was the same year that 50's first album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', had an incredible run, including huge first week numbers. Kevin Liles at Def Jam called me, asking me if I wanted to push the date back a couple of weeks to give 50's album and some other high-profile releases that week a chance to breathe. I love Kevin.
Yeah, he wasn't with it. He's too competitive.
He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, but I told him to put my shit out as planned. The Black Album debuted at number 1, Beg for Mercy was 3rd, and the soundtrack to Resurrection, the Tupac documentary, was the number 2 album on the charts. There was something beautiful about Pac being my closest competition on the charts that week. Aside from the heartbreak of losing 2 great MCs and 1 great friend, I've always felt robbed of my chance to compete with Tupac and Biggie in the best sense, and not just over first week sales numbers. Competition pushes you to become your best self, and in the end, it tells you where you stand. Jordan said the same thing.
Blah, blah, blah. Bunch of doodle. I never read that Jay-Z Decoded.
Bird and Magic. He'd spent his whole career at North Carolina waiting to have the chance to play with them, and by the time Jordan and the Bulls were really coming into their own, Bird and Magic both retired. Jay-Z would then take a shot at 50, saying, quote, "Rappers who use beef as a marketing plan might get some quick press, but they're missing the point. Now keep this in mind because it will come up later in the timeline." After this friendly competition, 50 Cent and Jay-Z were on good terms, and in early 2004, they would end up coming together for the filming for a Reebok commercial, both promoting their respective shoe lines. On this commercial, 50
Okay. I kind of dimly remember this commercial, but damn.
Jay would both rap alongside each other.
Just blaze.
And I told y'all I was finna blow like C4. Stunting the G5, flying the G4. G-Unit footwear, G apparel. I'm so hood, that blue and that white looks so good. Hip hop, man, we gon' take it to the next level. Kick smash that hat and that throwback. Kiss they.
Okay. 50 sound good there.
Coordinated, man, you know that. Truth is, I ain't got a jump shot, but I got a left hook. I don't swing golf clubs, but I still like golf brooks. I'm hot, man, I rock Reeboks, man. If it ain't the G-Unit, it's the S-Dot, man.
S-Dot's taking off, G4's about to land. See how we cross brand, we boss about it, man. Got the soul of the old Gucci's, if you upset, sue me. If not, sit back and watch me do me. Parking lot pimping, sideline.
Ooh, hold up. Jay-Z kill it. He came in hard. He came in kind of hard right there. Look, I gotta listen to this again.
Man, and stop taking off. G4's about to land. See how we cross brand. We boss about it, man. Got the soul of the old Gucci's. If you upset, sue me. If not, sit back and watch me do me. Parking lot pimping, sideline ballers. We don't sweat up the fresh. Let the girls do it for us. The watch talk for me, drop talk for he. Brand new S dots walk with me. Sorta like you, just scored a bucket. You bow-legged, you frontin', you walking awkwardly. Off with nothing, keep score with me. Give me 3 hot seconds, I break Reebok records.
Woo. Telling you, bro, they should have made a record together. Did they ever make a record together? Put that in the comments, man. I gotta know if they made a record together. All that time, they never made a record together.
This track would appear on Jay.
I mean, besides this commercial, because that was basically a commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea.
So my internet, bro.
On Jay-Z's May 2004 mixtape S. Carter, the remix. It was a big year for G-Unit, as both Lloyd Banks and Young Buck ended up dropping their solo albums, while 50 was still white hot and working on his highly anticipated second album. 50 Cent was also working with the newest addition to G-Unit, The Game, on behalf of Dr. Dre, and was trying to get Game some momentum to bring the West back. The Game would end up dissing Jay-Z on multiple occasions, to which 50 Cent would end up speaking with Jay-Z personally, telling him not to go at Game, and that the Game didn't mean it, because
Yeah, I think the Game said some funny shit across seas, and Jay heard about it and was like, "Yo, 50, what's up with this dude?" He was like, "Yo, bro, that dude can't even rap like that."
Jay and 50 were on good terms at the time, and 50 thought that Jay could easily end Game's career, being that the Game didn't even have his album out yet. Meanwhile, the now retired Jay-Z had moved on to bigger business ventures. On December 8th, 2004, it was revealed that Jay-Z was named the new president and CEO of Def Jam. This move would end up causing a rift between Jay-Z and Dame Dash. On January 7th, 2005, the G-Unit Radio Part 10 2050 Before the Massacre mixtape dropped. On the track Queen's Pimp, 50 would mention Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I stay single till I find the baddest bitch living the planet. Jay got Beyonce. KD got Janet.
A couple of months later, on March 3rd, 2005, 50 Cent dropped his second album, The Massacre. On the track Piggy Bank, 50 would diss multiple rappers like Nas, Jadakiss, Fat Joe, and more. 50
Yo, when that Piggy Bank came out, he killed the summer, bro. He bring it out like 3 months before the summer? He killed the summer with that Piggy Bank. It was crazy. It was crazy. That was an ill comeback.
Jay-Z publicly embarrassed Prodigy of Mobb Deep at Summer Jam in 2001, saying that he will do Jada like Jay-Z did Mobb Deep.
Jada don't fuck with me if you wanna eat, cause I do your little ass like Jay did Mobb Deep.
Later that summer, on August 30th, 2005, Tony Yayo dropped his album Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. On the track I Know You Don't Love Me, 50 Cent performed the hook, where he would name drop Jay-Z.
I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You ain't the same when Jay-Z's around.
Later that year, on October 12th, 2005, it was revealed that Kenneth Supreme McGriff was seeking defense funds from Diddy and Jay-Z after his incarceration back in 2002. McGriff told Murder Inc.'s Christopher Gotti Lorenzo that he would seek the assistance from Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Jay-Z Carter to help fund his defense. Jay-Z wouldn't end up giving any finance.
Wow. This dude straight up said, "Yo, pay for my lawyer. Do me a favor, pay for my lawyer. I ain't playing. I'm Kenneth. Fuck out of here.
To Preem whatsoever. The next year, on June 26, 2006, Jay-Z announced that he is coming out of retirement, and it seemed as if 50 Cent was right about Jay-Z coming back. In 2007 is when tensions between the two would reignite. 50 Cent would kick off the year by dropping a diss track towards Cameron called Funeral Music, after a heated argument on Hot 97. On the track, 50 would throw a jab at Jay-Z, telling Cameron that he's not Jay, referring to Jay and Cameron's beef. 50 saying that he will respond to Cam's disses and things may get violent.
Oof. You know how them two are. Two gully ass motherfuckers. New York style.
Word on the street is 50's not Jay, and Cam better stay out his way.
After that, in March of 2007, 50 Cent announced his third album, Before I Self-Destruct, will be dropping that June. Eventually, 50 would delay Before I Self-Destruct for a 2008 release and started working on a new concept called Curtis instead. In May of 2007, 50 Cent would premiere a track from Curtis called Fully Loaded Clip. On this track, 50 took a jab at Jay-Z.
But Jay and Beyonce was kissing. I was cooking 1,000 grams in my kitchen.
Def Jam artist and longtime
Yo, these two been going at it, man. Secretly. Y'all just don't know.
Jay-Z, Kanye West, was also gearing up to drop his third album, Graduation. This will lead to a huge battle of sales between 50 Cent and Kanye West. If you want an in-depth look into their beef, check out my video, The Many Beefs of Kanye West. On August 10th, 2007, the music video for 50's track called Follow My Lead would end up leaking online. This track was originally supposed to be the fifth single for Curtis. On this track, 50 would reference Beyonce and Jay-Z once again.
Yo, this dude, I'm telling you, man, he probably had that in the cut and was like, nah, throw that out now. Fuck that.
Say I'll be your Jay.
On August 22nd, 2007, while on the Screamfest 07 tour at a stop in New York City at MSG, T.I. planned to bring out New York heavyweights Jay-Z and Diddy at the end of the show. 50 Cent also made an appearance earlier in the night when Kiara, who was the other headliner for the tour along with T.I., would bring out 50 Cent to...
Did he say Sierra or Kiara? That was crazy. Nah, but I remember this because when the heavyweights came out, this dude just came out and they were all kind of shook. On the low, they were shook. 50's weight was up. He was athletic, mean, looking for beef. He ain't give a fuck. Young, disrespectful. Jay-Z got a little shook when he was on stage.
Perform their track Can't Leave Him Alone, which was released in late 2006. 50 would perform I Get Money before exiting the stage. During T.I.'s set, he brought his guest Jay-Z out. Jay-Z actually planned on bringing out Kanye to further promote Graduation, which 50 was going head-to-head with at the time. 50 in his classic troll fashion decided to rush the stage as Jay-Z looked tight and even told him to get off, but 50 insisted and decided to sabotage.
Look at right there. He gave him a pound and told him to get off. Like, he was like, yo, bro, get off. And he tried to push him out. And this dude just rolled out laughing. Look.
New York City at MSG. T.I. planned to bring out New York heavyweights Jay-Z and Diddy at the end of the show. 50 Cent also made an appearance
Look at the body gesture.
when Kiara, who was the other headliner for the tour along with T.I., would bring out 50 Cent to perform their track Can't Leave Him Alone, which was released in late 2006. 50 would perform I Get Money before exiting the stage. During T.I.'s set, he brought his guest Jay-Z out. Jay-Z actually planned on bringing out...
That's his face right there when he noticed that 50 was on stage. So, you know, he tucks up his jacket and he walks towards him like, I gotta give this nigga a pound because then the audience is gonna look at me like I'm pussy. But Let me try to get this nigga up out of here. I hope this nigga don't do some crazy shit on me right now.
Kanye to further promote Graduation, which 50 was going head to head with at the time. 50 in his classic troll fashion decided to...
And notice how he lasted a little while before putting up his hands, because he ain't know if 50 was gonna give him a pound, play him like, yo, don't pound me, nigga, or whatever. You understand?
the stage as Jay-Z looked tight and even told him to get off, but 50 insisted and
Then he tried to push him off, like, yo, get out of here, bro. Damn. And this nigga 50 just did like a little tuck and roll.
decided to sabotage Jay and Kanye's moment. 50 was doing laps around the stage and at one point started counting money. 50 then joined them to make himself a part of this moment when he wasn't even supposed to be there. Just a devious move by 50 here.
Say, man, we got, hey.
You can get down here. You can get down. It's all good.
This a real special moment, ain't it?
Come on, you can get something.
Oh, man. I remember this. This is all types of shit happened on that stage.
This a real special moment,
Let's
ain't
go.
it?
50 Cent would also end up appearing on Smack DVD, which was recorded before Curtis was released. On the DVD, he would premiere a track called So Serious, which was recorded while he was in the UK, and 50 was rapping in a British accent throughout the track. 50 would mention both Puffy and Jay-Z, basically saying that he has more money than the both of them.
I'm big in New York, I move like Godzilla, Gorilla, UNIT, hugging, grave digger, ex-Puffy and Jigger, mid hugging, my pockets get bigger and bigger.
This track would also
That was an ill flow, too. He had the ill flow on that track.
Type it in, and then you go digging.
You literally just drag it in.
here on the G-Unit Radio Part 25, Sabrina's Baby Boy mixtape that October. Eventually, on September 11th, 2007, both Graduation and Curtis were released, and now it was time to wait a full week to see who would win the battle of sales. On September 14th, 2007, 50 Cent did an interview with Angie Martinez at Hot 97, where he would speak on the Screamfest incident with Jay-Z, and revealed what Jay whispered to him when he went on stage.
So you and Jay, you get along?
Yeah, totally.
But you take jabs?
Well, you know, I mean, we've been in competition for a long time.
And you run up on stage when he's doing a little too much.
Yeah. He ain't like that. Yeah, she ain't like that.
You didn't like it?
No,
Tell me again what he said to you when you ran on the stage.
You had to come up here, huh?
That's so great.
Because he was going to have a moment. So he had to share.
So you ran up there.
Yeah, and then my victory laps.
Yo, 50's diabolical, man. But we're gonna cut this video short. Make sure you check out part 3 of my reaction. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this channel. Help us reach 100K. May long life live and prosper. Hip hop. Peace.